Here's our ride. We're getting spoiled. We are backpacking, not backpacking, we're backpacking too. We're backtracking to go to the water source, and also because the hostel we just stayed at was lovely, but the water smelled super strong of sulfur. I just couldn't force myself to drink it. I ended up getting thirstier and thirstier, but I just couldn't manage to drink more than a few sips. The smell would come and you'd want to vomit. Taking a zero is a good thing because it makes you really want to hike. It makes getting out here and going uphill feel like a wonderful thing that you're so lucky to have, instead of, gotta keep walking. A good little perspective change. I'm still on a bit of a knot about taking 2 zeros close together. We've been on a real tear of hostels. However, yesterday was our second 0 day in about a month, and in 2 days we'll have our third. So I guess that's fair. I really don't feel that I need to ease that up any by slack packing somewhere in the middle of it. It looks gorgeous. Oh, pastures in the morning. Oh, you're gonna take off your long shirt? I think it's summer again.
Not yet.
It's easy to be religious here. Like the Northeast Kingdom, it just, you know you're in God's creation. Even Turtle said that. Actually not the AT treadway. That is a cow path. A white one and a purple one. They're not hard at all, but they're a little scary. Oh, I do recommend going this way. Face this way. Oh, all right. Peace in the valley. Oh, we're coming to a ford. This is very civilized. Yes. Like styles. We've been through about 4 or 5 today, and now we have the ground variety. Pastures ahead. This is just a delightful hike this morning. Well fed, rested. My ankle still feels like somebody tried to chop it in half, but more beautiful Virginia farmland. Sky looks good today. We got some clouds up top. There might be rain, but it should be pretty good. I don't know if we're supposed to be going to that road, but if we are, we're not going there very fast. This meadow just keeps wandering back and forth across This is what I thought Virginia was going to be like, and it's been this, and oh so much more. Sometimes even more than I really want. I was thinking about Turtle Toe and how she got lost one of the last times we were in a pasture because she saw some white markings And I was looking at this fence and I was thinking, those are the kind of white markings that could divert her. Ice cream, pizza, chocolate milk, gourmet breakfast, giant sycamore. I like the way they advertise that. We are very close to the quarterway inn, which I had some interest in going to, but seeing that we've spent some true quality time at Burke's Garden and the Bear Garden, quarterway is not going to be happening. I appreciate the markings, even though the sign on the tree is pretty obvious. Unscheduled stream. Nice sort of road walk. Definitely an old woods road. Look at these trees lining it. The Yesteryear road. I know this is terrain that we could really just put in some miles on and cruise down and it would be delightful, but I feel like I'm missing a foot. We could probably even be doing most of this distance in one day if I had an intact body right now. But honestly, I only have one foot that works. I'm in a lot of pain. Every step hurts. I'm afraid to take ibuprofen because I'm afraid I'd mask some pain, and I'm not yet convinced I haven't broken something. It just really sucks. The first 2 miles, it hurt a little. I thought I could do this. But now I can't really put weight on that foot. And I can't really think about anything except stopping and crawling into bed. It's scary. It's just hard. We're still doing about 30 minutes a mile, which is really slow for this nice trail, but I'm happy. That seems like a really good speed for really only having one good leg. I needed to ice my ankle, so here we go. Nature provides. This is nice icy water. My ankle's really messed up. Oh gosh. It's swollen. You can see where it's swollen around where my sock was. We're taking a break midday. I'm just hoping that maybe something will help my ankle rest. I don't think just sitting on the side of the trail resting though will. There is a possibility I won't be able to complete this hike. I really don't like thinking about that. Turtle Toe took some of the weight from my pack, which actually makes quite a difference. And literally sticking my foot in the ice water made a difference too. It was so cold that I really can't feel my toes anymore, but at least my ankle feels better for a moment. We've done 6 miles. We're going to try to push on for at least another 5. I would like to go further so we can have a short day tomorrow and get to Marion and climb into that bed I'm dreaming of. Maybe have a beer if I feel well enough. Hopefully, I'll get on the emotional roller coaster and feel a little better. And I'm going uphill, which seems to work better for me right now. No idea what this is. Are there like different license plates? Norovirus alert. It's from last year though. I was actually just going through memories and videos of when we had norovirus, and people were really kind. They gave us food, which is actually the absolute last thing you want when you have norovirus, but it's very kind. And all I can think right now, with my ankle hurting so much, is I just want food. Maybe food will make me feel better, but I'm not hungry at all. Due to my ankle, we're actually seriously questioning whether we can complete this section. I don't want to think about that. My immediate goal is to hike the rest of the mile up this hill and do more than 12 miles today. And my actual goal is to get to Marion, at which point I can consider the future. Storm clouds. I hope they're not storm clouds with our name on them. Clear away, storm clouds. flame azalea in its native habitat. So we're technically in rural retreat. And what happened in rural retreat? Do you remember?
Dr. Pepper was invented in rural retreat.
Yes.
By Dr. Pepper.
Yes. And our hostel owner said she doesn't think there's any kind of plaque or memoriam, which is really hard to believe. But there is some little barn somewhere that said Dr. Pepper lived here. And it was first sold in the pharmacy in rural retreat. I think we should have a Dr. Pepper to celebrate that fact.
We don't have one, but we had Dr. Pepper ice cream, or sort of sodas, ice cream sodas yesterday with whipped cream.
We didn't know we were celebrating that. More diversions for fire tanks because they're really amazing. This is exactly what my ankle is not in the mood for. I used to like downhill. Wow. Mm-hmm. What does this side say? All right. Pretty cool, huh? The quarterway in is not in the right place. What is this side? I like that they put both in. After a lot of indecision, a lot of pain, I'm feeling better after icing, some ibuprofen, just mixed up, feeling a lot of feelings about mileage and wanting to really cruise on these trails and not being able to. Also wanting to end at 4 p.m. Bear corn. It's like a bear colon. Yes. There's even more over there. Bear corn, bear corn, bear corn, bear corn. I wonder if that's what they say when they see a bear corn, bear corn, bear corn. They kind of attach this idea of the campsite on the meadow. So I'm seeing how accessible the meadow from it's accessible. I think we can do this. Oh, heavy clouds over there. I like how they made the sign easy access in case you're confused and come from the other side and can't figure out where you're going. South, north. This sign is not very steady. It's dinner time. Oh, happy hour. That's what happy hour is. We got here just in time.
I just love chips.
It started raining. Time to cook beans. We're having at least 2-course dinner of beans. Zatarans and then homemade beans with sort of homemade salsa. There's some Fritos and a bring your own cheese celebration.
See what you think.
I lost my spoon. You're using my spoon.
Take one.
What is a little thick? It's right on the edge. It could use like a drop of water, you know? Hopefully the rain will end, but right now it's time to dive into the tent. Oh, it's cold.